Hello, Chair, Vice Chair, and Commissioners. This is Associate Planner Daniel Hauk with City of Oxnard Planning. I will be presenting to you on the Camino del Sol Wireless Monopine Planning and Zoning Permit number 23-530-01, Special Use Permit Wireless. The project request is to construct and operate a 60-foot tall wireless communication tower. The tower is a monopine stealth facility, meaning it will be designed to look like a pine tree. Do actually require will be an associated ground equipment enclosure of 270 square feet within a 1,600 square foot fenced premises. The purpose of the proposal is to enhance the service for gap in coverage surrounding the intersection of North Rice Avenue and Camino del Sol. The project site is addressed as 2473 Camino del Sol. On the bottom left, you can see the entrance. That is from Camino del Sol. That is the property frontage there. On the right, you can see that it is the property on the northwest corner of North Rice and Camino del Sol out on the east side of the city. Here we have some pictures, some viewpoints from the surrounding area. On the top, we have looking southwest at the project property from North Rice Avenue, and then looking at the northwest corner on the bottom from the intersection of North Rice Avenue and Camino del Sol. Here we have the zoning and general plan designations for the property and surrounding area, which pretty much across the board for the general plan is industrial light, and the zoning designation being light manufacturing, with the exception to the south, it is actually limited industrial for both the general plan and zoning designation, that is. So the whole area is industrial in the vicinity. And here we have the zoning designation and general plan map. We're just reiterating what was said in the chart on the previous slide. The general plan is industrial light, and the zoning designation is M1, which is light industrial. The background on the property, there was a 2,100 square foot open dry storage building that was constructed in 1971, along with a small office building. I believe that is around 2,000 square feet as well. The 2,100 square foot storage building has since been expanded and is now approximately 6,804 square feet. Other permits on the property were for the site walls that surround the majority of the property. On April 17th of this year, a wireless special use permit was submitted to propose the Monopine wireless facility on the property, which will be on the back left in the rear of the property in the storage part of the storage yard, as you'll see shortly on the site plan. Here we have the propagation maps. On the left, that would be without coverage, and on the right, that this would be with coverage. As you can see, the green, which represents good signal, according to the legend, is much more apparent with the tower in place, providing better service to the surrounding industrial area, as well as primarily up and down Rice Avenue and hitting the target area of that intersection. Here we have the site plans. On the left, the full site plan. As you can see, the tower location and equipment enclosure is just the whole premises actually is on the top left, which would be the northwest corner of the property. On the right, we have that zoomed in. You can see within the boundaries of the premises, there is the cabinets and equipment enclosure as well as the tower. The other thing to note here is the two black stars at the top of that site plan represent two pine or similar trees, to help blend in the tree with surrounding landscaping. Here we have a rendering on the left of what the tree should look like, and on the right, a colored elevation of the tree and the equipment enclosure representing what it should look like. In the center, we have from the materials board what the pine branches would look like, as well as the proposed bark. As far as conditions go, there are some special conditions for this tower. Um, we have conditions 15 through 20, which will require landscaping plans for the multiple pine or similar trees I spoke about on the side with the slide with the site plan. And then we have conditions 31, 34 through 36, 38, 41, and 51 through 53, which all represent different requirements that are for the disguise of the tower and its antenna. That way, it is classified as a stealth facility and will be maintained to stay as a stealth facility and look like a pine tree for the life of the project. Lastly, we have the environmental determination in accordance with state CEQA guidelines, and specifically section 15303, which is class 3. um, that is, the construction of new and small facilities or structures may be found to be exempt from the requirements of the California Environmental Quality Act. Because the project is under 500 square feet in area on a developed property and is consistent with other allowances allowed through the Class 3 exemption, um, as well as the fact that no exceptions to the exemptions apply, which would defeat the exemption. We have determined that there is no substantial evidence that the project will have a significant effect on the environment, and we recommend that Planning Commission accept the notice of exemption. So with that, we recommend again that you find the project exempt from environmental review pursuant to the California Environmental Quality Act guidelines, and specifically section 15303, as well as adopt resolution 2023XX approving planning and zoning permit number 23-530-01, the special use permit for wireless, subject to certain findings and conditions. And with that, I will conclude, or that concludes my presentation. Thank you.